Stafford, wake up.
I told her put it on. They started throwing it back. I'm about all of the features, but I take a look in the ass. I don't even go out the house no more. I get it right where I'm at. They say, Chandler, I'm loving this new shit, but I cannot shake it to that. Here you go. Don't let me down. I'm trying to see all the ways you move, and then I go downtown. Are you playing games with me? I told him without a doubt. I feel like Summer Sanders. They're trying to figure it out.
Hi, I'm from Australia, crikey. Chandler, your fans gonna like me. They probably don't know it, but I'm the same dude that just wrote that little song about Nike. Dicks, shit. Oh, that's how you got so rich. I told you my style bipolar. Why? That's cause I'm throwing a fit. So don't you be talking that big talk. I'm not a rapper that's sitting on TikTok. I'll fuck your cousin, your mother, your auntie, and trust me, I'm making your bitch watch. Oh, I need to settle it, right? Okay, I'm calm, it's fine. This feature is done. Good night.
I told her put it on. They started throwing it back. I'm about all of the features, but I take a look in the ass. I don't even go out the house no more. I get it right where I'm at. They say, Chandler, I'm loving this new shit, but I cannot shake it to that. Here you go. Don't let me down. I'm trying to see all the ways you move, and then I go downtown. Are you playing games with me? I told them without a doubt. I feel like Summer Sanders. They're trying to figure it out. Rappers ain't up to the test. Never would I call you the best. Look at my family crest. Your rap, but it does not copy your check. I know it. Turn it off low key green, I'll blow it. You get a bag and then you blow it. Put a bag in a safe and grow it. They don't even know that.
What up, Jamie?
They don't know I've been working. They don't know that my life revolves around writing fire ass verses. They don't know that these followers that I've got have never been purchased. The only thing that they know is Chandler can't dance and Chandler ain't perfect. So I told them put it on. They started throwing it back. I'm about all of the features, but I take a like in the ass. I don't even go out the house no more. I get it right where I'm at. They say, Chandler, I'm loving this new shit, but I cannot shake it to that. Here you go. Don't let me down. I'm trying to see all the ways you move, and then I go downtown. Are you playing games with me? I told them without a doubt. I feel like Summer Sanders. They're trying to figure it out. Yeah. I feel like Summer Sanders. They're trying to figure me out.
Summer Sanders. Was that a Nickelodeon show? Figure it out. I was trying to listen to that. I was listening to that today when I was shooting basketball. First of all, what up, everyone? We are ripping Bowman on release day. I got to give a shout out to Blowout. And although maybe not always the best pricing, they did come through on shipping. It shipped yesterday. I ordered it. I messaged them. I was like, hey, I'm going to order this. When does it ship? They're like, Tuesday. Because, of course, it can't get you a Tuesday then. So they can't get in trouble for not having it released. It showed up a day later. So, big shout out. I had to pay up for it on Blowout. It is what it is. But we have Bowman. We're going to rip some. It does say here that extremely limited legendary first Bowman cards and hidden gems inserts. Look for super limited autograph versions of select inserts. I don't know. I haven't opened any of it yet. But I got to tell you guys, for those of you who have been waiting, I did get my new phone working, and one of my goals has been to slowly implement things. I'm reading this book called The Art of Laziness, and it's just about stepping in and doing things, kind of like you guys talked to me about the other night. So I did get this. That wasn't me. I know it sounds exactly like me. Listen, watch. I know. You can't even tell the difference, but that was actually the soundboard. No kidding. I know, it's crazy. Let's get going. See, how do I... That's the only problem is I gotta be careful.
Hello.
So I'm gonna have to work with it. I threw a few on there. I can tell Jamie's not in here because he would be giving me props. He just came to do the 101. I did get it. And don't worry, Corey Kelly, if you're in here, I got one for you. That one won't get old, I promise. You guys watching this Pacers-Knicks game? You got that. Listen, they asked for it. I got it. That's their fault if they regret it. All right, so listen, here's the deal. I got to pull up the... What, you're not a fan, Chris? Should I get rid of it already? You guys wanted it. So the Mariners, Brewers, Rockies, Phils, Jays. I'll try to get a hold of some of the names. So what I'm going to do tonight is try to throw a few first over there. I got the soundboard back, Chris. I got the soundboard back. The problem is I got to change my settings quick. Also, guys, do not fret if I don't like sleeve up or top load your first tonight. With Bowman, it being the first day I'm doing it, don't stress. When I sort it, then I'll go through the list of names and I will sleeve and top load the ones. So like sleeve that, top load that. If there's something like legit, like a silver or not, I'm obviously gonna do those big ones. But don't worry if you're like, hey, Dylan Cruz has got to be top loaded. I will get to it, and I'm very big on doing that right away. But for the sake of it tonight, so that we can keep it moving until I get used to it, just bear with me. Understand I'm going to just probably put a few over there. And screen timeout. Here we go. 5 minutes. And I'm just going to probably just go with it tonight. All right? You guys good with that? All right, here we go. Yeah! I got the soundboard back, baby. See, some of these are too long. That's way too long. Listen to that. That's too long for a drop. That's like 1.5 minutes long. That's my problem, is you can't custom them, and they got rid of so many. The new guy one sucks. Nolan Shannon, we're going out to the Angels. It's the whole dang song, and they don't even have the new guy. So this is our new guy.
And, hey, who's the new guy down there?
Hey, who's the new guy down there? I don't hate it. So I got a question. I guess it's just the color of this border is no different, right? It's just, I guess they're color matching the team borders. This is the first I've seen it. So again, I'm going to put all the first chrome over here and stuff. And do not worry if I pass a guy, you're like, hey, that should be top loaded. When I go through it all, we will. But I know what we're looking for here, I think, for the night. Colin Houck. I don't know what the name of that is. What I don't like about the backs of these, and I guess it's the whole card, is definitely centering looks like it's going to be an issue here. I could turn it down while I'm opening cards and trying to stay engaged in chat. What I love about you guys is you do appreciate, like, you think I'm really awesome. You know I have ADD, but you also believe that I can function opening cards, hold a conversation, top load sleeve, operate a soundboard, and then turn it down mid-drop to appease that it's not too long. I love you guys for appreciating that about me. That's pretty cool. You think I'm that good. There's an Aiden Miller for the Phillies. That's one of the big ones. First Bowman Chrome. Power Up Prospects. So are there a lot of... anyone that's in here watching, give me a little rundown. Give me the rundown. You got the rundown for me, Jim? I like this, though. It's like a pinball machine. 50 cents to play. That's cool. But give me the rundown. What are you seeing? What do you like about it? What am I looking for? My Bowman guys. My true Bowman guys. Like Jackson Holiday insert there. I went and bought 2 cases of blasters simply to do this for you guys. I love it too. I'm getting into it and I'm trying, but I just felt like Wes told me all week long this was a better value. He's like, listen, I've been watching blasters this week. Go with blasters. Now, we will have one hobby box to mix in, but he's like, go with blasters. It's your best shot. I'm seeing a lot of color. And as a matter of fact, probably color like this should go over. Well, if they're first especially. That's a rookie card, but that does look like it's the green. But I do need feedback from you guys. We can't be all quiet, man. I did my part with the soundboard. Jamie came in, guessed 101 and rolled out. I had a local person say, where'd you find them? I'm like, I ordered them online. They don't have them locally, I don't think. I didn't go looking for them today. Well, I can tell it's going to be a quiet one. I was hoping if I waited till later tonight, maybe with the basketball game on, I could get you guys. But I guess not. We're going to have a quiet one while I open the blasters. That is the one thing I was hoping with a day off, too. Sometimes when I take a day off, you guys come in. Give me the good. Did you guys see the NFL schedule did get moved? Glad there. The glare doesn't look awful on these. You did hear a soundboard, Jamie. You did hear a soundboard. I said I'm doing my part. Curtis Mead. All right, there's an Aiden Smith for the Mariners. Green first. So I guess this is just the blaster parallel from what I'm seeing. Valencia. And again, guys, I'm going to repeat it a few times. So if you get annoyed with me, I'm sorry. But don't worry if I pass like a first it's you're like, hey, that should be sleeve top loaded. When I go to sort this, I'm going to do a full go through the teams after I sort and make sure. Those cards are so cool looking. Make sure that I sleeve and top load the ones that need if I missed any. But meanwhile, I will be putting all the first chromes over here. What's this one? Man, a lot of inserts. Is that common with Bowman that there's so many inserts? It got moved. I don't know. It's May. I want to say May 16th. It's next Wednesday. I believe next Wednesday. So yeah, it's a week from today. So May 15th, it got moved to at 8 p.m. They never officially announced it. I read an article about it last night, and it was like predicting when the schedule would come out. And essentially, they said, are they moving the announcement of the schedule? And it's like, technically, no. They never officially gave a date. And so, but is it going to be where everyone else thinks is the 9th? And they said, we don't believe so, because generally they make an announcement a few days before. And since that day is this was last night, only 2 days away, we do not believe it's going to be on the 9th this year. So be prepared for a date to come out this week for next week. And they were spot on. I mean, they weren't wrong. I think the craziest story I've read about scheduling is how, for how many years, it was like a husband and a wife that did the entire Major League Baseball schedule with like essentially pen and paper. That's wild. I would love to I would watch a special, like not a whole reality series, but like a feature documentary on how that schedule is put together. But they'll never let us privy to that information. Coulson Montgomery there. But I do think that it would be cool to see all the business decisions that go into it. These are cool inserts. All right, so going back to when I was a kid, these are this would have been the ultimate card. And I do like that they have those in there. Unfortunately, the hobby as it is now doesn't really like those. Like they're just toss away cards almost. But those are the ones I love for my PC with like the Bills and stuff. One thing I am looking forward to with Fanatics taking over football is I am excited to collect again. I think it's going to be bad for value overall, but I do like new inserts will be fun to collect. You know, after so many years of Panini, there hasn't been a ton of implementation of like new inserts. There's been a few scattered in. There's a first Garcia for the Red Sox. That is the parallel there. Alan Castro first. Everson Pereira, rookie of the year favorites there. Skeens making his debut this weekend against the Cubs. That's pretty cool. I went to pick up our dinner tonight. I was going to cook, and then I saw I had these breaks full, and I was like, listen, if I cook and you want me to sit and like help with the kids and all this, I was like, It's going to be a takeout kind of night. So I picked up sushi. Got the Godzilla roll. Y'all like sushi? How many of y'all eat sushi? How many of y'all hate it? So I picked it up and there was a guy in head to toe. Oh, that's the alarm to drop the baseball break. Got to drop the baseball break. Because I couldn't get it a half hour ahead of time. So he was head to toe and I'm like, Skeen's on this week. He's like, I'll be there. He was so fired up. I love that. He's like, I'm going to be there. I'm like, oh, did you just get tickets? He goes, no, I've had them forever. I always go. I was like, man, we were going to go see the Braves over Memorial Day, but hotels are so expensive. He's like, I got family there. I stay there. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Like, he was like me. What up, Tyler? He was like me with the Bills, but with the Pirates. Like, he was like, oh, I'm going. I'm like, man, I love passionate fans like that. The guys that wear their stuff all the time. They're not afraid to represent. You know what I'm saying? All right. Guys, blaster number 3. Here we go. 4.
Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Because if you didn't, I'ma have to dig you down on some gangster shit.
We're trying new drops tonight. That's right, Tyler. You got to wear it all the time. Soundboard is back. They suck. I'm going to find a new one. But I was like, you know what? I read a quote today. It said, if you're trying to start something when you're 90% prepared, you'll never start it. So start it when you're 70% prepared and then work your way to 90. And that's why I didn't do a soundboard. I'm like, I can't find one that's perfect. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just get the one that gave my phone a virus. I got a brand new phone. Not a brand new phone, a replacement phone. Same phone. And I was like, then I'll figure it out from there. We can fix it, right? Let's do it. Chase Davis. Yeah, you got to go through the down years, man. It's what makes the good years so good. Listen, as a Bills fan going through a 17-year drought, I get it. What I don't get is what I told Chris today. We win the division. No conference championship. The Bills do not have a conference championship over the last 5 years with Allen. Win the division 4 times, and all of a sudden the Bills are like a hated team. I'm like, what the fuck did the Bills do? They haven't hurt anybody. Like, stop hating on Josh Allen and the Bills. They have not done anything to bother anybody yet. Antonio Anderson, that's another first for the Red Sox of the Blaster exclusive green. I'm sure I'll get a message from Wes tomorrow. Let me know, hey, you missed this. Oh, there's a nice Drew Jones prospect power up. Castro. And again, I'm going to say it throughout the break, but I see we have a bunch of new people in. If you're in the break and you're like, hey, that should be sleeve, that should be top loaded, don't worry. You know, normally I'm on top of it right away. But with so many first, and in order to move the break along, when I sort, I'll go back through, hit the names up that need to be hit and stuff. We'll make sure. Right now, I'm more worried about the color of the first, the chrome first, the bigger names, stuff like that. Halfway through the blasters, so we're going to take a break, and we're going to open up Leaf Metal. Now, remember, all go to current team on Leaf Metal. So we will look them up. They'll go to current team. We don't do the Pro Look Uni and Leaf Metal Baseball because they're just too wacky. We've seen instances of it, so here's what we're going to do. Oh, an auto die. We always go off of their active current team. If there's any that aren't on a current team, they'll be random just like in. All right, you ready? Leaf announced today that they're introducing Trinity Retail. No autographs, but there will be patches and base. I mean, listen, I like Trinity football. I don't think it needs a retail product by any means. I'm a tad disappointed that they're doing that, but the new ownership at Leaf is taking things in a very different direction. Mlb Mixer, that's going to be numbered out of 189. And you guys, meanwhile, can give feedback on the drops. If you're like, nah, get rid of that one. Oh, I like that. Don't be afraid, because I'm going to need it. That goes out to the Marlins. Got me a Marlin. Doesn't count as a hit, but that's all right. I know the team of this one. How about Ellie De La Cruz of the Reds? 5 out of 5. That's going to be going out to Joseph Pereira. There we go. Not bad. Oh, no. I don't like that one. Sorry. I got to go.
Get back to work! I said get back to work, blood! Get back to work! Did I say you could stop working?
See?
You monkey!
They're just too much a little bit, some of them. The other one was a really moany one. I can't do that. Luke Adams, 3 out of 5. I'm not so sure I believe in that 70% approach. Milwaukee Brewers. I mean, Chris, I could see it on... I agree, Tyler. They're all that long. It's the same one I used before. I could see it being on Father's Day. But like Mother's Day, I guess it's... The moms can be proud. Luke Adams for the Brewers. That was an inappropriate comment. Brandon Mays. All right. I watched a baseball movie today for the first time in probably 15 years or more. First person to guess it gets $2 movie trivia credit. While I was sorting baseball and basketball today, I watched a baseball movie. I probably haven't seen it at least 10 plus years, minimum. Probably a lot more. Brando Mays. First person. You get one guess per person. Only one guess. Unless I open it up. Because no one else is guessing. Can you guess it for $2 movie trivia credit? Oh, Brando Maea, not Mays. Not Bull Durham. Do you know me at all? This is the Yankees. Yankees going out to James Ray. It was not the Sandlot. I've watched that with my kids recently. Good guesses. Only one guess per person. Not a league of their own. I'm a huge Tom Hanks fan in movies, not in life. That's a good guess. Tommy Troy, 3 out of 3. Brad Holste with the $2 credit. Major League, the original. Wow, dang. I got to finish it. I have like 10 minutes left. Tommy Troy, Arizona Diamondbacks, 3 out of 3, top 100. Brad Holste with the $2 movie trivia credit. Major League. Congrats, Brad. Hardball's a great movie. It's a gambling movie, though. It's not a baseball movie. That goes out to the Diamondbacks. I think that might be that. 2 for the money. There's another one. Some of them give me severe anxiety. This is going to go out to... Ooh! It's a 3 out of 4, a dual relic. I know that Mlb Mixer is the Marlins. I know 2 for the Money is a football movie, but betting movies are crazy, man. I would say not Righteous Gemstones. What's the Adam Sandler one? Oh, they're both Marlins. That card is going to go to the Marlins. Very cool. For real, Doug? Uncut Gems. Thank you, Jason. Dude, hockey's just so different. It was funny. I saw the thing this week about the basketball player being like, oh, I could pick 30 NBA players right now that could go over to the NFL, but I can't think of one NFL guy that could play in the NBA. And TJ Watt's like, well, you're not playing in either of them, so shut the fuck up. Which was the ultimate comeback to that statement. It wasn't like debating. He's like, shut the fuck up, you're not in either of them. But better than that, in the comment section of all that was, Do hockey. Do hockey. And they're like, none of them can play hockey. I was like, damn, you win. 7 out of 8. Rhett Lauder. Dude, there's lots of guys. First of all, that's such a... I'm not even going to get into the ridiculousness of that statement. Cincinnati Reds, Rhett Lauder. James, you're late, man. Someone tell James he's way late. James must be behind. I'm sorry, man. This goes out to the Reds. That's a cool card. I like that. First round gems. That's a good card, too. Here we go. It's going to be a Abel Abimelech Ortiz 101 pre-production press proof. I don't know who that is. The Rhett Lauder was the best card in there. This is going to be going out to... Texas Rangers. Rangers getting that one. This boy? Yeah, he is. Dude, Major League cracked me up today. So I put it on because when I'm sorting, I like to put something on that's not going to take my attention away. But I found myself pausing sorts for a few minutes. Again, I have ADD, so that happens. It's not uncommon. But like a lot more than it should have for, what was that movie? 91 maybe? The Fat Leets. We landed on the moon. Holy cow, we have a game. This Knicks Pacers is a game. Can I also say how not only is that statement ridiculous about the NFL or the NBA, and the hockey was the best statement, but I hate it when a guy says, or a person says, man, the NBA doesn't even play defense. That tells me either two things. One, you just hate the NBA, and you're watching the guys that probably are lazy on D. Or two, you've never played basketball in your life. The amount of court area they cover in just such a short... Those guys are so fast. So fast. That guy could play football. I would say there's probably very few baseball players that could switch to the NFL or the NBA. But I would say there's nobody in the NBA or NFL that could play baseball either. Not hit. To me, the fact that is the most impressive feat. Anybody can learn to shoot. You're built to dunk. Like, yes, you can get better at it. You can build yourself faster, more explosive. But, dude, hitting a baseball with motion on it is fucking insane, dude. Hey, Valdez to the Pirates out of 99. That's going to be our first auto. Johnny Guypin getting that one. Not bad. Put it this way. It's still freaking cheaper than a hobby box, and we already got our auto. I don't know how this dude is. Hopefully his bat's better than his writing. Oh, we got to have some sort of drop. Come on now. I can't just do this one. Yeah, dude. So the drops aren't great, man. And I already went through and tried to weed out the decent ones. All right. Yeah, well.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Mission failed. We'll get it next time. That's true. That's true. Sanders and Bo, yep. Bo Jackson and Deion, yep. They're about the only two. Dylan Cruz. Jordan Lawler, Rookie of the Year contenders. We got the Paul Skeens, although it's not his first. That's still the color one. I'm sure that'll do all right. Vargas for the Dodgers. Castro first, Chrome. I've heard there's not a ton of number and color in the hobby boxes either. So to me, I'd rather take my chances on this if I'm being honest. Caminero. But I haven't opened any and I haven't watched it. Did the Kaboom? Let me see. That I was trying to think of some. They got the Kaboom. Yeah! All right, we got one. That's a feedback I need. Who said that? Jamie in for the room. Or for the win. All right, hold on. And who said... Oh, you want the dolphin? No, come on. It sounds just like mine. That's just like mine. They don't have the new guy. Yep, Jason. That's what we're... Doesn't it sound just like mine, Tyler? Just for those of you who don't know, I'm not sure if Chris put in the link in here. And we do have football to rip yet tonight. There is a baseball break up. It's got a Bowman Sterling box 2022. Good stuff in there. And then 8 blasters. 25 a spot. See? I told you, Jamie. Y'all know. I'm good at that. Yeah. There's like some stupid ones that I got. Like
2 hours later.
Oh, we got this one back.
These nuts.
But it doesn't have to got him or anything. I mean, here's the thing, Brad. The NBA needs the ratings, and he's too good of a ratings pool to end that series early. I mean, that series is over. He doesn't play. So that decision, if that would have been a bench guy, he's suspended. No questions asked. But because there's not a precedent, and that was a big conversation, is why is there no rule on this? Why is there no precedent to this? Like, there has to be something. And I listened to a lot of shows about it the next day because I didn't see it. But while I was shooting, I was listening about it. And so I was like, I got to watch it. So I threw on some ESPN, which I don't watch a lot. Jason Dominguez, Rookie of the Year, favorite screen. And that was one of the big things. Everyone agreed he should be suspended. But they're like, there's no amount of money you can fine this guy. They're like, what are you going to fine him? $10 million? The guy's worth a fucking fortune. Lombard Jr., green first. But they're like, there's also no precedent, so they aren't forced to do something here. Jackson Holiday. Well, I don't think they saw. That was the argument. They didn't see him do it, and the moment, and someone kind of just like, there's a nice Aiden Miller that's a first rate behind it. So I think that they just kind of kept playing. And it wasn't until after the fact. Here we go. Riley Green out of $4.99. A little paper color there. Should he have? Absolutely. When you start to really break down what could have happened from that. I mean, if Anthony Edwards at the end of the season steps on that and tears his ACL. I mean, think of he's done for next year. The ramifications of that are insane. But he didn't get hurt, and now the league is kind of like, do we really want to put our ratings draw in jeopardy? Well, he threw 2 things. He threw a towel, and then he threw the heating pad, right? There were 2 different occurrences where he threw something on the court, which right there, I think that is enough to be like, you're suspended. But, I mean, it's who you are. How valuable you are to a ratings draw. It's money. It's money. It's what it is. And anybody that thinks anything different doesn't. I mean, I'm sorry that if you don't believe that, but that guy is a draw. I mean, look at the postseason he's having. If someone would have been hurt, there would have been no choice. But because no one was hurt, they kind of have this wiggle room with him, and they're like, Noble Meyer there. Hey, we just pulled his auto twice. Yeah, I mean, that's not good in the second round of playoffs, Everson Pereira green. To have a sweep, it's just not a good look. It doesn't draw. Sponsors are mad. There's a Swirl for the Pirates. It just affects so much. So they just say, let it go. Baez, top 100. There's a Walker Jenkins, his prospect power up. I'd love to see that set put together. Probably my favorite insert out of here so far. Jackson Holiday. Nice card there for the O's. He'll get back up. All right, one more blaster. We did get one auto already out of blaster. Some nice color. And to be perfectly honest, we are right around a slightly higher of a hobby box cost of these 8 blasters. Right around it. And we did get our auto. You know what I mean? And we did get a numbered paper. I mean, we're par for the course on the blasters to the... I'm curious to see, and I don't know if this is true, can you pull any of like the case-it style cards? You know, if you open Optic blasters, which we're going to open 2 of those next for football, you can get downtowns. Can you get any of the case-it in... Oh, wow. This game's... Nick's pulling away. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought we had one of those spotlight cards for a minute. Wyatt Langford. We got Benitez. There's a cool LA De La Cruz rookie. Caminero. I'm sure there's going to be lots of firsts I miss, and that's okay. We're going to go through and see which ones we need to pull out. Jose Rodriguez for the Twins there. Our fantasy leagues are cruising. We're on contest 10 for each. I didn't post one today, mostly because there was only one basketball game, and we're gonna I'm gonna try to keep them even. So we'll be back with them both tomorrow because there's 2 basketball games tomorrow. Another Lombard there. Aiden Miller Chrome. Burrows Chrome. Jackson Churio. Lasco, and that'll do it. So we did get our 1 auto out of the first 8 blasters. Not bad. A bunch of nice first greens. We still have our 5-star to rip. I didn't realize the other day, Chris, when you guys were talking about that would be hard to miss, when you talked about missing, I didn't realize he was missing for the birth of his kid. I didn't hear that prior to. I didn't hear it until the next day. Good luck, everybody. What do we got here? For the Braves. Come on, Messina. Bring us that good. Kyle Muller. Atlanta Braves going out to Brett Fleming. I'm going to have to get a top loaders here. DiVincenzo having a great shooting clinic in these last 2 games. Pacers not going away though. What up, Brett? Good to hear you in here. He gave me a little yippee. I see you. Hit him with a yippee. See, I gotta find him now. And gold auto out of 40, Jim Palmer to the Baltimore Orioles. Going out to Jason Mello. And that looks sharp with that gold ink. There you go. There's a minute left, but that's a lifetime in basketball. With free throws, timeouts, 3-point shots. I mean, it's a 3-score game. And a shot clock, nonetheless. Wow, that's a weak-ass call. Oh, yeah, it's a close game. They were pulling away, but then the Pacers are keeping it close. Close enough. It gets to like a 10, 12-point game under a minute. It's tough. Oh, what a rebound. He pulled it. After I said he's putting on a clinic. He should not. What a dummy to shoot that. I mean, it's a dagger if he hits it. That's an immature decision, though. That's a stupid. Reggie Miller only needed 9 seconds. That's a great line with the ladies. All right, guys. Like I said, we'll have more to go through. Everything will ship. These are all gonna, at least these probably getting sleeved up. I have to go through them, but those are the chromes. Come on, Mike. Come on over here. These. Let's pull out of all of our green first here. These are our green first. Rodriguez for the Twins. Suaro for the Pirates. We had, that's an insert. Lombard for the Yankees. Skeens for the Pirates. It's not a first. Anderson for the Red Sox. Garcia for the Red Sox. Aiden Smith for the Mariners. There's an Aiden Miller Chrome. Riley Green out of 499. Ellie De La Cruz 5 out of 5. Noble Meyer out of 189. And then a Jason Dominguez. I don't know. We have the Ortiz for the Rangers. A Fatley, as you will. Rangers going out to Brad Holste. For the Marlins, Paguero and Meyer together going out to Bob Riley. And then for Arizona, Tommy Troy going out to the Diamondbacks, Johnny Guypen. We have the Brando Maea for the Yankees going out to James Rea. Doug, whatever happened in the hockey game? For the Brewers, Luke Adams going out to Floyd. For the Reds, Rhett Lauder, first round gems out of 8 for the Reds, Joseph Pereira. We had the Esmeralyn Valdez out of 99 for the Pirates. It's going to be going out to Guypen. That's our numbered auto out of Bowman, the 99. And Kyle Muller for the Braves. And then for the Orioles, Palmer out of 40 going out to Jason Mello. Nice way to end the break with that gold ink. All right, we'll do 2 $5 hitless credits here. I'll get cleaned up quickly. We'll get over to the football break. There is a baseball break up, Chris. I was not trying to be... I really didn't know if you posted it or not. Remember, I was probably turning off the music early or reading other comments. But I appreciate you. Chris posted the link. He said subtle, real subtle. All right. It's not that late, man. What happened? Are we all so busy that we get tired early? I know my wife falls asleep earlier every night. I get tired every night. That's why I've been like, if it's not full by this time, we're not going to break it. Today was my fault. Twins and the Red Sox. Joseph Taylor, David Populars. There's the link. He did it again. Twice as nice, the man. And that is gonna, we got like 10 spots in it taken. Yep, 9 or 10 spots gone, so that's good. We got a good jump on it. Listen, I'm going to be breaking football. Maybe we get close and fill it. We'll see. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes.